have a fire for the first time in a long time, and it's very nice. We also have some food. We got some beef, some beans, some rice, some cheese, and some lettuce. Throw it in a flour tortilla, and we're gonna call that dinner. We're out in the Ozarks, and we're gonna have some fun. Hopefully do some hunting tomorrow. Hopefully get something, and otherwise just enjoy being out at camp.
This is to my Moussaka, Daddy. Daddy.
I put them all the way down on there, so that's the only little more brown than I wanted part. Everything else is good.
You don't have to hold it up so much. That might be
That's
easy.
the only part I made a mistake on.
Let me take them off.
That little part.
Because it tastes good.
At least when they're aimed at the
Whoa, into the charcoal. There you go.
Well, guys, night is upon us. Kids are in bed. Supper was good. And then we enjoyed roasting some marshmallows, mostly properly. There's two kinds of people in this world. There's people that know how to roast a marshmallow, even and lightly golden brown. And then there's those that need counseling for their lack of patience. I've mostly converted Sarah to being a patient person that eats them correctly. But occasionally, she crosses the line. Getting things ready. She's doing the dishes. I'm getting things ready tomorrow. I'm going to do some hunting. Got my 22. Hopefully, maybe see a squirrel or two. But I'm mostly looking for deer. I got my deer rifle as well, so I'm really hoping to put a deer on the ground tomorrow. I also have my hunting knife. I don't know if I've shown this to you before. This is a handmade knife by J.M. Stevens. I'll put a link in the description below. Beautiful little hunting knife. I've yet to get to clean a deer with this, so I'm hoping this weekend is the time. Not sponsored. I paid for this. I saw it on their Facebook page one day, and I was like, that's a good looking knife. That's handle looks really cool. Just beautiful knife. I like knives. Knives are cool, especially handcrafted knives that are unique, one-of-a-kind kind of stuff. Anyway, hopefully I get to use that on a deer tomorrow. But if nothing else, at least a squirrel. Surely I can kill a squirrel out here somewhere, if nothing else. But we'll see what happens. We're going to finish cleaning up from dinner, and we're going to get some sleep, and then get up bright and early in the morning, and we'll see what I can get into. Good morning, everybody. I've wandered off from camp a little ways, sitting down by a nice tree. I haven't scouted this area in years, so I have no idea what's out here, but it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe a little after. It'll be a little while before the sun comes up, so I'm just gonna sit tight here and hopefully I see something move this morning. It's starting to get light. I've seen a couple squirrels off in the distance. Nothing close enough to get a shot at. No deer, but I can hear a squirrel barking up here, so I'm gonna kind of slowly work my way through the woods and keep an eye out, see if I might jump a deer. If not, see if I can't get a squirrel or two. Finally found a spot with a couple scrapes. First deer sign I've seen all day. It's the problem when you don't scout an area out. You really have no idea where the deer might be at or where to set up at. This isn't super fresh, but it's from this year, so. I'm hearing more squirrels barking here and there, but other than that, it's pretty quiet. This right down in here below me is an old rock quarry from a long time ago. There's an old road that's overgrown that comes in through here. And then down in here is where they pulled a bunch of rock out years ago. There's some bushes been torn up by a buck there. A couple more rubs right there.
Can I set some Saya Yopes?
Check this out. Someone had them stand sitting on that branch right there. Way back in the day. Somebody's old deer spot right here. Got my first squirrel of the day. At least that's something. We'll sit here for a minute, see if there might be another one in that tree. A lot of times with squirrels, if you got a tree, there'll be 2 of them in that tree, or there'll be more nearby. Good looking gray squirrel there. Heavy dude. Not my best shot. Went right through his shoulder, which means I tore up some of the front leg meat there. Not what I prefer. Prefer a good clean headshot, but it's gonna have to do.
Good morning. Say, Josh is not here, so we're eating without him.
There's another one up here. It's barking and hollering. I just gotta spot it. Well, that one saw me and took off. I'm gonna sit here by this big rock, kind of looking down in this. There's a creek down here. A lot of big hardwoods. Looks like a good spot to sit for a few minutes. Sarah's got breakfast done, so I really ought to go back and get breakfast. Sounds really good right about now. But this is also a really cool spot. I missed that one. Had a good clean shot too. This is a super cool spot. This would be gorgeous right through here with some rain. Be a cascade. Over here there's a little trickle coming off this ledge. And the creek keeps on going down. Beautiful area in here. I think I'm gonna start working my way back to camp so I can get some breakfast. There were 2 more squirrels in that tree over there, but it's impressive how good squirrels are at hiding sometimes. You think squirrel hunting should be easy because you see them at the city parks and stuff all the time. But when we actually get out in the woods and hunt them, it's a lot harder than it should be.
Oh.
Should I pull? I don't know.
I've made it back to camp and I got some food. Biscuits and scrambled eggs and sausage gravy. It's a little cold because I spent too much time out there, but it'll do. And I got a variety of jellies here. We got sumac, huckleberry, and something new. I think it's called mimosa jelly. So I'm gonna test it out, see if it's any good. All right, time to get this guy clean so we can feed him to these kids at some point. This will feed 1 child, so we need 6 more squirrels. So we gotta take in here. I don't want to work in without getting way into the meat or anything. And we gotta go
You're just taking
get
off the
this
tail?
started going
You
around.
just cut off the tail?
Nope.
Not right now.
You can do it.
Sometimes you can just cut with scissors. All the hair cut out. afterwards.
Okay, that's the valid thing.
You can usually stand on their tail or clamp them down to something. The hard part is holding on to it.
Is that their meat, Daddy?
The meat is pretty much just the legs. There's not much other meat on it besides the legs. A little bit on the ribs.
It's like trying to take our clothes off or something.
Pretty much.
Except trying to clothes on.
Yeah. Tore up those front shoulders.
It looks mostly.
Your knife, Daddy?
That's nice, yeah.
If you catch the squirrels, Daddy will kill them. I mean, he will clean them for you. All you have to do is look at them real sweetly and he'll clean them for you.
Mommy wants to buy me a scallop.
I don't think squirrels have kneecaps. But
There's the hind legs. Well, I don't know if there's even hardly anything on these front legs. All right, we're back out here hunting. We're not too far from camp. We got Keziah with us, so we're gonna see if we might spot a squirrel out here somewhere, or maybe a deer. Who knows? We're gonna see what we can find. I gotta take turns with all the kids and give everybody a chance to come out here and hunt a little bit. You think you need one of these? All right. A little something sweet makes it a lot easier to sit for a while. We're out here wandering around, and there's remnants of an old well here. I thought there's a big old oak tree over there and some rock pieces, and I thought it kind of looked like maybe an old home site. There's part of an old wash pan or something right there. And then there's an old well right here. Kind of cool. Always like finding old home sites and stuff. All right, I swapped kids, and we're back out here looking for more squirrel or deer. It's gonna be a long day. Well, we've been wandering around for a while. Sure looks like good squirrel timber in here, but we haven't seen or heard a thing. Doesn't help that it's midday at this point, so pretty much the worst time of day to be looking, but we'll keep looking around. Who knows? We might even jump a deer. All right, we still haven't seen anything, so we're going to, taking the next kid out, we're gonna go down the road and try kind of a little different area, kind of get back down where I walked pretty far this morning by myself. I'm gonna try to get back down there where I got that squirrel earlier, because I saw about 3 more down there this morning. We're gonna try to get back down into that area, but it's gonna be a lot faster if we drive part of the way. All right, we've made it as far as we're taking the Suburban on this road, and we're gonna head down the hill into this kind of ravine area where I got that squirrel this morning and saw some more, and kind of where I turned around. So I want to go push a little further into this area and see what we can find. All right, we're set up here. We're gonna sit here and look for a while. We got a nice view. We can look down on this creek and up the other side of the hill there a little bit. So we got a good vantage point here. See if we see anything. We're on the move again. Check out this scrape here. Not super fresh, but that's a big buck that's doing that right there. That tree's a good 3 inches diameter. There's a big boy in here somewhere. Beautiful creek here. It's dry right now. This turned into more hiking than hunting. We've covered some ground, which is kind of cool because we got to see some new stuff. Whew. We made it back. Time to head back to camp and pick up the next kid. Still got 2 more to go. made it back to camp, and we are opting to go ahead and pack out and head out because we got family camp nearby, and the bigger two kids decided they would rather go hang out with family for the rest of the day than hunt. So they'll get to hunt next time we go hunting at home. It'll be their turn. So I guess my hunting trip is over for today. It's all right. We got one squirrel. It's better than nothing. Sure would have liked to seen a deer. There's a lot in this area, but now I've got a better idea of where to go to. I've got a few spots in my head, so next time I come out here, I got some spots to go straight to. All right, guys, I think that wraps up our trip for today. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Maybe we'll get a deer next time.